Yes, sir. It's your boy Dubs Daily. It's been a couple months since my last upload. You know, I apologize for the inconsistency. You know, last little bit of 2025, although it's still going, has been rough. But you know, I'm not gonna get into details. You know, life is life. Just gotta deal with it. But I'm here now. All right, here to make a video for you guys. It's just for the daily. Gonna change up some things aesthetically. You know, you guys see those headlights? Oh shoot, hold on. Yeah. Oh God, hold on. Yeah, oh, y'all see those headlights? Disgusting. So gonna be changing that out. I'm also gonna change up something extra, you know, add a little oomph to the car. I did do it on my Mazda 3, so I'm gonna make that same attempt here, see if I could do it, hopefully. But yeah, I'm gonna be changing out the headlights, the grille, and also the fog lights. Gonna be putting switchback fog lights like I did with my TL. I don't know if I posted a video on, no, I didn't. I definitely didn't. I just did it on Instagram. When I had the TL for a little bit, I put switchback fog lights, switching from yellow to white. But yeah, just gonna be making some minor changes. I'm not gonna go through the whole process of taking off the bumper. It's pretty simple for almost all cars. Clips or screws up top, in the wheel well, and then at the bottom of the bumper too, and you know, the bumper's pretty much off. So gonna pretty much time lapse that and then show you guys the headlights, the bulbs, all of that shit, and get this video going. But you guys see all this back here, man. The motor, it was almost fully assembled. There's still a few minor things I gotta get, but the motor was almost fully assembled, but I have to take the valve cover back off to get my boy Nathan, aka Lord HN, aka his welding business, his welding and fabrication, or just racing, tuning business that he has going on, Chin Racing. You guys hit him up. He just welded up my turbo manifold for me. I'll show you guys in this clip right now. Before it had huge gaping holes, you know, making everything a little bit weird, but he managed to patch it up, give it everything even. And then he also added a V-band flange, and you guys see that little tag right there supporting his brand, Chin Racing. Like, that's tough. Like, small things like that, like, that's tough, but we got a whole lot more work to come, especially coming from my boy. Like, he's pretty much gonna be fabbing up the whole turbo kit for me. So if y'all need anything regarding things like that, y'all hit him up for real. Anyways, I don't want to prolong this video. Let's just get right to work, man. For those who know me, you guys know I hate the cold. So for me to even be doing this right now is crazy. Like, you guys saw that little time lapse there. For you guys, it was like, you know, maybe 30 seconds. For me, it felt like damn near an hour because my hands were freezing and I had to take a couple breaks. Like, it's cold, you know, it's cold. But it was very straightforward. Like I said, clips and bolts up top, and then fender liner, you most likely got screws or maybe bolts. And then the bottom portion of the bumper, you got clips, maybe bolts too, and bumpers off. So got the grille exposed, gonna be removing that. Also have the fog lights there, gonna be switching those out for the switchback ones. And then in here, I got my headlights. I showcase these on Instagram, but for those who didn't see them, I'm gonna show you once I move that over there. And I get the trans off and a couple other things off the workbench too. Bulbs are in there, and that'll be that. I need to do this quick though because it's winter, it gets dark quicker. I don't wanna be installing this when it's dark, man. So I gotta get to it. Here are the headlights, man. Here are the headlights. Just like the ones that I got on the RSX here. Let me show you guys. Pretty much same design, same concept. But something that just pissed me off that I noticed. I gotta look at this headlight first when I did the reveal on Instagram. And you know, calm, cool. I'm looking at this one and I'm seeing this. This is not on the outside. This is on the inside. But I do see that there's like a little, you know, there's a little window for, I think it's a turn signal or maybe the side marker, maybe the turn signal. But I'm gonna have to try and get something to get that out because why is that there? That's pissing me off. But anyways, as I said, time's ticking. All I'm gonna do is just install the LED bulbs that I have for these headlights, bolt the brackets back up from the old headlights onto these ones, and then I'll start working on the grille. Hopefully I have enough time. You know, if I don't, then it is what it is, but hopefully I have enough time. All right, so the bulbs are now in, and one thing I didn't notice with these headlights specifically is that the daytime running lights are separate from the high beams. I'm so used to dealing with headlights where the high beams are the same exact thing as the daytime running lights, but these actually have two separate housings for the high beam and daytime running lights. So I just ended up using the old bulbs, the halogen bulbs for the daytime running lights, and then installing the LEDs for the high beams. But besides that, all the bulbs are LEDs now. Once I install everything, I'm gonna show you guys, you know, how everything looks. I was gonna do switchbacks for the turn signals, but you know, I feel like I've done that a lot in the past, I should say. I didn't really want to do it for these ones, you know, just keep it a little bit simpler and cleaner. I didn't want to have it shining too many lights when, you know, it doesn't have to. But yeah, so that's pretty much done. Actually, I gotta bolt up the brackets for the headlights. Then I'm moving on to the bumper, and as you guys see, outside's getting darker, which is not a good sign, so I gotta work a little bit faster. Ooh, the headlights are on. I haven't peeled this off yet because I don't want to scratch nothing up when I assemble the bumper. But ooh, this is looking good already, man. Yep, this is looking good already. I can't wait to get this shit started. So I just removed the grill. There's like 5 push pins at the bottom that hold the main portion of the grill. And yeah, it's sitting over there. You're gonna disconnect that centerpiece and just have the chrome frame around it. And I also installed the switchback fog lights. Again, once it gets hooked up and everything, then you guys will see exactly what it looks like. But yeah, it's time to get started on this because this I feel is gonna take the most amount of time. Here, it's pretty straightforward, I believe. There's all these tabs here that I have to pry up in order to pull the centerpiece out along with the logo. And then, yeah, I can get started to what I want to do with the grill. Pretty much a custom grill. For those who have been subscribed to me for like from when I had my Mazda back in 2021, you guys saw when I made that custom grill for the Mazda 3. Everyone's asking me where I got it. The video's up there, man. Like, no, that I did it myself. And this is pretty much the exact same method. The only downside I see with this one is that the zip ties are definitely a little more exposed than it was on the Mazda 3. Like on the Mazda 3, you could barely see it. But for this, you could see them. And I didn't have black zip ties on me, and I have no way of getting to the store right now. So I just used the pretty much clear or translucent ones that I have. And it's pretty exposed. Now, what I wanted to do was also paint it, but again, like, it's dark. I'm gonna have to put all this back together. Like, it's not gonna be much, but at the same time, the car's not going anywhere. So I guess I should just paint it, I guess. Should I? You know, like, it's not gonna be, you know, a perfect job anyways. I don't know. Should I leave the chrome frame around the grill, or you know what? Nah, I'm gonna paint it. All right, I'll be right back. So I got the grill slapped on, painted it. I will be honest, it's not the prettiest job, but you guys know me, man. I'm a good 10-footer guy. You know, from afar, it looks good, but you get up close, you'll see the imperfections as usual. But you know, just a quick job. Honestly, like, I could redo this in the future. It's not that big of a deal. Or just get another grill and, as I said, redo it, do everything a little bit better. But this is just for now. While everything's off, might as well get it looking somewhat how I want it to look. So that's done. Just gonna let it dry a little bit more, and then I gotta put this thing together.
A few moments later.
All right, so here's how she looks. Oh my God, yo, this looks much cleaner, especially this distance. You go up close, it still doesn't even look bad, but yo, black housing headlights, the LED bulbs up in there, man. I got the switchback fog lights. Again, I'm gonna show you guys real soon. The grill, yo, I'm so happy I took the time out. All those, yo, is that a Fox? All right, bro, let me just stay over here. I'm glad I took the time out, although it's cold as shit. I'm glad I took the time out to get this grill done, because I wouldn't have been satisfied putting that old grill back up in there, man. Like, I'm glad I did this. This looks crazy. I'm not gonna lie, I'm contemplating whether I should add an emblem or not. I don't want to put the H back. I was thinking, honestly, to find one of those older Honda emblems that literally spells out Honda and put that there. But you guys let me know, should I leave it as is or add that little that Honda emblem, just so, you know, add a little flavor to it. But yo, this looks crazy. So just do that. Yeah, oh, that's bright. But yeah, there you go. I have just the regular amber turn signals. The fog lights right now are yellow, LED low beams. The high beams, they work. I don't really care to show you guys. There you go. Now the fog lights are bright white, man. Switchback.
What?
No, switchback's crazy. Switchback LED fog lights. I'll put all the links for everything I use in the description, even for the mesh for the grill. If you guys want to see a little bit more in depth, you could go back to my Mazda video, because I know I put this as a time lapse. But it's the exact same process pretty much. For anyone who does want to do this, for almost any car, I guess, you know, for Pilot specifically, if you want, sure, but any car, yeah, like you can do that. But man, this looks mean as fuck. Because I definitely overstayed my time though. I'm cold as shit, my hands are freezing, I'm hungry, but look at it, man. Yo, this look, oh my God, this look, yeah, I love it. I love it. I don't know how long that paint's gonna last, because I didn't do a proper prep routine to get everything painted. But you know, it is what it is, whatever. I could find another grill and do it a little bit better. But yeah, like, whew. Anyways, you guys know the vibes, man. Like, comment, subscribe, share. You guys follow me on IG, dubsdaily__. Haven't been posting much, but I'm slowly just easing back into it. You know, I'm trying to make sure I'm good before I focus too much on the car shit. You know, you gotta take care of yourself before anything else. But yeah, dubsdaily__. My headlights page, I'm still doing custom headlights for people. You guys holler at me on dubs. I think it's dubs.lights or dubs lights. Man, I always forget the name of that page, but I'm gonna put the links in the for the pages in the description anyways. All right, you guys, show love. Got more updates coming on this for sure. You know, not too many for now, but for this, yeah, we gotta get some work done, man. We definitely gotta get some work done. This car has to be running by next year, and with what I want to do to it, you know, that I can't be procrastinating. There's work to be done. Let me just show you guys one more thing before I sign off. Y'all see that? Yeah. Stay tuned. I'm out.